A protest held in Littlefield Saturday has some alarming allegations against what advocates say is a failed sex offender treatment program and facility there in town. KLBK's Elizabeth Fitz spoke with the protesters, and Elizabeth, you've been digging into what's going on here. Explain it to us all.
Yes, Matt, the Civil Commitment Facility in Littlefield is home to a statewide treatment program for sex offenders who have already served their time. Family members of the people living inside the barbed wire fences which surround the former prison say their loved ones are being held against their will without proper treatment.
We don't support anyone committing crimes. I want to make that clear. This isn't about us supporting crimes. This is about us supporting people being released after they've served their time.
Protesters believe residents' rights are being violated by the state's Civil Commitment Program, which Governor Abbott reformed in 2015 to help keep the community safe from sex offenders who may reoffend in the future.
Murderers are being let out. They're not being post-convicted and held because they might do something. That's why these men are here, because they might do something.
The treatment program leaves room for interpretation, and family members with loved ones in the facility say there's no telling when they'll be released.
My son has been in civil commitment longer than he was in prison, and he's still at a tier 1. This is his 7th year in Texas civil commitment.
The program here has released less than 6 since 2015, and there have been 29 that have died in the facility. So the medical care is non-existent and not taking care of their basic needs, and they're locked up when they were outside functioning in an outpatient program being successful.
The treatment consists of 5 tiers, which residents must complete before being released. But protesters say that's an insurmountable task when punishments for breaking arbitrary rules can cause residents to move back a tier in their treatment.
They're supposed to be residents, and they're not being treated like that. They're being treated like animals. They're being taken advantage of, and they're being used as a check. That's the reason why they don't want them to graduate, because when they graduate, they have to have enough guys to cycle them out in order for them to keep getting their check.
So we're advocating to shut down this program. I'm asking Senator Whitmire to come shut it down like he promised to do in 2015 when he walked through these walls and said, if it doesn't work, I'm going to shut it down. And that's what we want to happen.
KLBK News reached out to the Texas Civil Commitment Office, and they say several of these allegations are not true. TICO says 13 people have been released from the program since 2016, and 3, quote, sexually violent predators have passed away, end quote.
This is not a prison. They're free men. These are free men. They've done their time.
We have many unanswered questions and are still waiting to hear back from several agencies on this matter. We will, however, have TICO's full statement and more on this story over on our website, everythinglubbock.com, after the show.